Battle Royale is dying. It's not gone, but it's on its way. And PUBG, Fortnite, Apex, they're still around. But the genre that defined gaming for the last decade had its worst year on record. And the industry is already moving to something else. This isn't really about Battle Royale. It's about what happens to a genre that gets milk dried, and the replacement genre is already walking into the same trap. Playtime for Battle Royales dropped 27% in 2025 compared to 2024. While shooters, not so much. It's very insignificant, like 5% dip in 2025 compared to 2024. Almost a third of all the Battle Royale playtime gone in a single year. Because this game are using the same loop. You drop in, the map is shrinking, you loot whatever you can find, and if you last until the end, you win. And it's getting boring at this point. To be clear, the big names aren't shutting down. Fortnite at this point pretty much own the genre, the whole thing. And PUBG and Apex and Warzone are still doing well. I think PUBG might get a second chance if Unreal Engine 5 is implemented well. It might give it a different feel. People might come in. Probably they will go again, but the thing is that this game are not going to the same direction the gaming industry is going. And they are becoming what I will say the genre's retirement home. Extraction shooters are popular in 2026 because players are exhausted by engagement optimized battle royales and team shooters. The extraction genre restores meaningful consequence to gameplay, where every item found and every player encounter carries real stakes. To be clear, this isn't what replaced Battle Royale's playtime. That credit goes actually to sandbox games like Roblox and Minecraft, which is its own story. But extraction shooter found their own lane, and they sold on the idea that the genre respect your time and respect your gear, that your gear actually matters and that it hurts to lose it, which somehow makes it feel a little bit more real. And on its term is working because Arc Riders launched as a pay extraction shooter for $40 and it sold millions of copies. Tarkov for the purists, Arc Riders for the community driven crowd, Hunt for the atmosphere chasers, Marathon for the AAA faithful, and Arena Breakout proved people want extraction on their phones. 100 million plus downloads. That's not nothing. That's Tarkov, Arc Riders, Hunt, and Marathon. All fighting on the same lane. All on PC, mobile, and console. And Arena Breakout already has 100 million plus download. But here's the problem. None of this game was actually made because the studio have a bold new idea about survival and consequence. They got made because one game proved that this formula could print money, and everyone else showed up and copied what worked and added their own version of the same. Battle Royale exploded after PUBG and Fortnite got cloned for a decade and reported its worst year on record. Extraction shooters, on the other hand, after only being on the market for a couple of years, they're also on their own version of this climb. Different timelines, different genre, but they all had the same underlying issue. And it's that the industry doesn't chase depth anymore. It just chases whatever formula still has room to be copied. And until players get sick. Battle Royale didn't die because the concept was bad. It died or close to it because players got sick and tired of the same loop over and over, just with a different skin. The same habits are already visible in the extraction shooters. It's just a little bit early, but it's not really about the genre right now. It's about that the industry is chasing whatever formula prints money until it burns out too. Do you believe that battle royales are dying, or you think it's just a bad moment in the genre? Leave your comments down below, and if you like more breakdowns like this, subscribe.